So we get ready for date night.
It's date night.
Hi guys, I look a bit rough, but today is Friday and I'm supposed to hear back about the interview. Well, the successful candidate is supposed to hear back about the interview. And I was thinking, because she said Thursday or Friday, I was thinking that maybe first thing on a Friday morning, that's the first thing she'd do. But I'm just feeling really anxious. I'm feeling so anxious. The thing is that it could go either way, and because I want this, if I don't get it, I'm going to have to deal with the rejection, and it just is what it is, and I just want to just get over that and keep it moving. I did so much to prepare for this interview. I already started planning my life, working this job. I have to go in every day. It's something I'm not looking forward to, at least for the first 6 months. It's something I wasn't looking forward to, but I was preparing my mind, body and spirit for it. It's a new area, same skills. So I just thought it would be a healthy challenge. It wouldn't be too much. I'll be able to be impactful. So I'm talking like I already don't have the job, and I shouldn't. But I was trying to remember when I got my current role, what time of the day I received my phone call. And I believe I received it around 11. I was in the office at that time, and I got a phone call on a Friday as well. And so it's 10:51. I'm anxious. I can't focus on anything. And I'm like, if I can't focus on these, let me try and talk to you guys. Let me get it out of my system. And part of me is hoping that it call whilst I'm even recording with you guys so that I can capture it. It's just a lot, but I just have to wait. Hi, good morning vlog. 1 second, let me shut the door. It's Saturday, 28th of June. I want to do this quickly before Bubba wakes up. He's having his last 10 minutes before he wakes up. Usually when he wakes up, he gives himself a couple of minutes in bed before he gets up. So I want to update you guys quickly before. Anyway, last time I spoke, I was waiting to hear back about my interview. And I had told you guys that they told me during the interview that the successful candidate will receive a phone call by Thursday or Friday, and then the rest will get an email saying that you didn't make it. So it's Saturday and I didn't receive a phone call. So I'm assuming that I wasn't the successful candidate. Obviously I'm a bit gutted about it, but I'm not broken by it. Job opportunities, they come and they go, so I'm not too sad about it. But I will say that I really did want it, and so that I'm a bit gutted about. There was quite a few cons in there, quite important cons in there, that makes it easy for me to let go of it. But even with those cons, I was mentally preparing myself to still go ahead with the job. But one thing I do want to highlight is that I did pray to God and I said, hey, I know that I really want this job, but if what I want is not in alignment with what you want from me, take it from me. And he's done that. I don't know what God had made me escape from that situation, but I'm thankful either way. And the Bible says in all things give thanks, and so in this I'm giving thanks to God. And I know that my progression is coming. Usually when I'm in this space where I'm looking for jobs and I'm anxious to move, I know that I'm around the corner to moving or progressing. I know that I'm approaching that place. But currently my work just seems, I just feel like I've overgrown it. It's really hard for me to be around that. And maybe this is something God wants me to learn, that you're going to sit down, you're going to go through this, you're going to see how this works out for people. So I don't know what God is planning, but it's happening, so I just have to take it, right? I have to go through the growing pains. Maybe sometimes the lesson is just to wait for better. He's preparing a table for me, so I'm just going to wait on that. And until then, I'm just going to continue diligently working where I'm at. So the time is right, and I guess the time is right now. So anyway, So that's that on the job application update. Today is Saturday, as I mentioned, so we've got a few things we're doing today. Today, Bubba and I are going subject venue hunting. So last week we actually went to the old Marylebone Town Hall. It was my first time ever going inside. I've seen the outside of it a few times, and obviously I've seen it online as well. And so we went to the old Marylebone Town Hall yesterday and last week, but today we're actually going to the greenhouses. Should I say the venues? Yeah, I'll say it, why not? So we've got two venues that we're looking at for our intimate dinner reception after our town hall civil ceremony. One of them is the greenhouses. The greenhouses has been the place I've been looking at for God knows how long, and I finally get to see how it's like in pictures and in person. The pictures and the videos look stunning, and I just hope that it is what it says on the tin. Because I don't know, I have a feeling that it might be a bit muggy, it might not actually have that. So I really want to see that in person, and I hope that I'm wrong and that it actually looks even better in person. We also have another venue that I found online. Hadn't heard of this place until I just saw an advert on Instagram, and it also has a private dining space and it looks really, really nice. It's called Benny's. That's a bit further from the Marylebone Town Hall, but it's not too far. It's about, if we were to take an Uber, it's about 10-15 minutes, probably even less than that, but around that, I'll say 10 to 15 minutes to get to the venue from the old Marylebone Town Hall. You can also take the bus, which is roughly around the same time as well, and you can walk here, which is about 20-30 minutes. So we'll see. I also like that one, and the prices for that one is much cheaper than the greenhouses. And right now Bubba and I are trying to save some coins. Not even save coins, hold on to coins at this point. There's hardly any money right now because there's a lot of things that we're having to use our money for. So that's what we're doing today. Yesterday you guys missed out. I've been so terrible at vlogging. Yesterday Bubba made some banging food, but he always does some banging food, so I'm just here thinking about it. I didn't even take footage, so I couldn't even show you. So what's the point of telling you guys? Just to rub it in your face? I love to do that, but no, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. But anyway, see you when we are at the venues. So yeah, ciao.
The crown with buffers next door, which will probably have to send you an upgrade brochure, which says that the florist is one.
16. Okay, that's cute. And it's the same flowers as it. So But right now I just did something big and obviously I have to vlog it. So my partner and I, we're currently prepping for our civil ceremony. I have just booked a civil ceremony venue, so now I can officially give my notice in. I've booked it and I've reserved it. I have to go through everything else. Let me come back, and my pops is calling me.
Hi guys, post-production Markella here, but basically we've decided on a civil wedding venue. Hi guys, today I will be doing a get ready with me. I'm going on a date night with Bubba today, and I've given myself an hour to get my hair and my makeup done. I don't know what I'm doing for makeup looks, but I honestly only have one look anyway, which is like a nice bronzy blushy look, girly, flirty. And then my hair, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but we're gonna start prepping it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is to prep it, it's a bit dry right now, and part of it is getting back to its frizz, and then part of it is straight because I showered without a shower cap, so it's frizzing out. I'm gonna start off by spraying some leave-in conditioner in there just to bring some moisture back into my hair because it is a bit dry and I do need to wash it. I haven't washed my hair since I got it done about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so since I don't have time to wash it, I'm just gonna spray it with some leave-in conditioner. Make sure I saturate it but I don't drench it. Then after putting the leave-in conditioner, just make sure it's spread evenly across my hair. And I am going to apply heat protector spray. You guys have already seen this on my page, really good. I'm gonna try and get it in there as much as possible. So this heat protector obviously does what it says, it's gonna heat protect, but it also brings shine back to my hair, which I really like. So again, I'm gonna make sure it's evenly distributed across my hair. And then I'm gonna plug in my blow dryer. So let's put this blow dryer on. Blow dried enough. It's so hot. Blow drying your hair in the summer is so long. Oh my goodness. Alright, so blow dry is done. I'm okay with it. Now I'm gonna straighten it. I need to figure out what I want to do with my hair. I can't have it down because if I'm gonna have it down, I have to straighten every inch of my hair. What time is it? Do I have time for that? Probably could do a light touch. What do you think? I need to now do my makeup. I'm so not sure. Alright, let me, you know what? I'm gonna tie it down and I'll just do it down just so I can save time and spend more time doing my makeup because my makeup takes quite some time. That it does. So I have to get to do it now. I'll tie it down like that. Let's tie it down. I'll tie it down and I'll be back in a second. So I decided on a simple bun at the back. I'll straighten that later. I'm going to do my makeup. This is my fringe. I'm gonna do it after I've done the makeup. So clear skin. I'm gonna apply my primer. Let me push this back a bit. Now I don't have an extensive makeup thing. I really need to go through my makeup stuff and get new makeup items. The makeup now, I've had it for years. I bet the foundation's probably expired. Well, not even, the foundation's more recent. I think the primer that I use, I've had it for a hot minute now. When I say a hot minute, 4 years probably. That shows how often I wear makeup because I don't wear it often anymore. But this is it. I'm not even sure if NYX does these anymore. But this is the NYX Professional Make Shine Killer. So let's make sure you're not blurred. This camera setting can get out of focus, so I need to keep checking to see that you guys can clearly see what I'm doing because this is a makeup video and you need to clearly see what I'm applying. But anyway, let's do this get ready with me with Vogue video. So get ready with me with Vogue. Today I will be applying my primer. That's it here. I put it in my T-zone area just to block out the shine so the makeup can last longer and I don't get an oily nose, which is something that I'm prone to having, especially during the summertime. It's So I'm gonna put the primer there and then on my forehead as well, because I do sweat a lot over there. So just put it there. I do want to try the NYX glue primer. I've been seeing that around a lot, and I wonder, I need to try that. Make sure I didn't put any in my eye. Did I? Just on my eyeshadow. So now we've applied the primer and they should be looking a bit more matte. Can you see that? Then what I do next is my foundation. So for foundation, I'm using my MAC foundation. I know it's so old school. I doubt if there are people using MAC still. And my color in MAC is the NW57. I'm a dark chocolate skin babe. So yep, that's the NW57. So one thing I don't like about these is they don't come in a pump. They come in this bottle. So I have to pour it out. And when I don't use everything, it's just like a waste. Again, I've probably had this foundation for so long I barely use it. So I'm gonna just apply it around my face. I'm just gonna dab it around. Probably should get a fan in here so my face can stay cool whilst I'm doing my makeup. Bubba did say I should get the fan here, but I'm being me. So I've applied it all around my face. I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush to blend it all out. It looks like it's not my color, but I promise you it is, because once it oxidizes and I blend it in, you will see that it matches my complexion perfectly.
Hey guys, what I meant to say is that my foundation matches the rest of my body. So if you look at my shoulder and my chest, it's brighter than my face.
So let's start by blending it out. Trust the process, guys. Don't be alarmed. You don't want to have a sharp line from your face and where the makeup starts and where it ends. Look at that. You need to blend it all the way down to the neck. Well, that's what I do anyway. I'm not telling you what to do. Do what you want to do. This is what I do. And so I'm just here telling myself, girl, you better make sure you blend it. So I'm blending. You see? Let's do this. So now that the foundation is on, I definitely need to get the fan in here because I am boiling. I can feel the sweat already coming. All right, let me go get the fan and I'll be back. So I've got the fan in here. You might be able to hear it in the background. God, I hope it doesn't affect sound. But I can't do without it. Let me shut the door. I can't do without the fan, so we're gonna have to make do with the noise. I'm gonna try and speak a little bit louder just so that you guys can pick up my audio, but the fan is literally right underneath the camera. I do need to get a microphone because anyway. So got the foundation pretty much blended out. I'm happy with it. I'm still quite matte in the face, so that's good. Yep, so foundation. And I know it does have a bit of a, it doesn't seem like it's magenta or anything, but trust me guys, you have to trust the process. So I'm not gonna go out looking crazy. So after I'm done with the foundation, I'm going to do the eyebrows next. So for my eyebrows, let me close my foundation first, make sure it doesn't spill. For my eyebrows, I use an ordinary any eyebrow pencil from the hair shop. That's what I use, nothing crazy, just something that would just drop my eyebrows on. And I am not an artist, don't have that talent, so they may not look like identical twins, but I'll try my best to make them look like cousins, maybe distant cousins, but hey. So let me finish my eyebrows and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so my eyebrows are done. I'm not sure if you can see. So basically I used the pencil and then I used my concealer to outline them. Today I've gone with pretty thin eyebrows. It's giving very 2000, but I like thinner eyebrows. I was never really the girl for the thick eyebrow trend, but also with the thick eyebrows, you have to have thick eyebrows to really, like, for them to look really good. I don't, so alright, so now that I'm done with that, I'm just gonna try again out the concealer in my eyebrows. So just use my foundation brush because it is a bit on the harsh side, so just do that. There we go. We're doing concealer now. So for concealer, I am using MAC again, 24 Hour Studio Fix. I don't think you can see that, it's gonna be blurry, but it's the MAC 24 Hour MAC Studio Fix 24 Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in the color A33. So I am going to apply it under my eye, so like that, and I'm gonna blend that out first. What am I gonna use? I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Yep, I'm gonna use the beauty blender to blend it out. That I'll just blend it out with. Close my eyes, do it on my eyelid as well. And I'm just gonna, because I've got the fan on me, it's drying up really quickly, so I really try and get this blended quickly, or else it's gonna dry and then leave patches. I don't want that. I've got to blend quickly. So I've done my first eyeshadow, I think concealer. I done my concealer under my eye. It's a bit on the bright side, but I'm gonna go over again one more time on this side. I feel like this side is really bright, but this side's not as bright. So I'm gonna put some more under eye there, and just evened out a bit. And just for a little bit more of a halo effect, I'm gonna go in with the slightly lighter. And this time I'm going to use my Sleep palette, and I'm going to use this. I'm gonna use this color here. It's the brightest, top right corner. I'm gonna use that one just to give you more of a halo effect. That's gonna do the job. Nothing crazy, just a little brighter under eye. I'm not sure if you can see the difference, but it's there. The difference is there. I'm gonna use a blender. So that's done. I think I'm happy with the concealer. I'm just gonna do it under my, now I'm gonna do it under my cheekbones, just to do a reverse contour so that you can see my jewels really come out. And for the under the cheekbones, I'm gonna use a slightly darker one for here. That's close to my foundation color. So I just do that like this. Ooh, not too much, and then just blend it out. Let me do the other side like that, and then I'm going to blend. Guys, I know you're thinking, oh my goodness, that's too light, your whole face is going to look great. Trust the process. So there's a lot of heavy blending that used to go into it, so gotta trust the process, guys. We gotta trust the process, or else the process won't work for us. And then this side as well. This I'm going to use the foundation brush to help me blend it out. No. What time is it, Babs? It's got about 20 minutes. Should be done by then. So that's the concealer. Guys, I need to do the moustache area. A bit on the dark side. Okay, so now you can see that there's a reverse contour. You can see like a cheekbone outline there. The area that doesn't have makeup, the concealer. I know it looks crazy right now, guys, but you have to trust the process. Now I'm going to use my Buttercup, Sacha Buttercup setting spray and setting powder. This used to be the rave back in the day. I don't think anyone uses that anymore, but listen, this just goes to show you the last time I updated my makeup. And this powder is probably minimum 5 years old, because I don't wear makeup that often, so I use the same stuff. And to be honest, if it ain't broke, what did they say? Don't fix it. So I definitely use too much setting spray, setting powder, but we can remove that. For the setting powder, I just use it for the under eye. So that is there. Oh my god, this looks terrible. So now we can dust it off. We can dust it off and make it just whatever sets, and then make it look a bit more sensible. Alright, so that's what it's looking like now. Now we need to start bringing a bit more warmth back into my face, because it's looking a bit like a vampire. So we're going to do the bronzer. I'm going to do the liquid one first. Well, cream from my palette here. I am going to, let me see which ones I want to use. That's too light, so I'm going to probably use this one here, which is more like a foundation. But I'm going to use this one, the darkest one on the palette. I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to just use it on contour my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline. So this is how I'm going to do it. But it's going to do cheekbone. I'm not sure, can you see that? Then I'm going to bring it down to jawline. For me, I like to blend it over the concealer just to make it more, then just to make the concealer less harsh. Then we go over to the forehead with the cream, just looking more like a foundation, but it's definitely bringing color back. So can you see that? I'm not sure if it's clear or it's blurry, but hopefully it's clear. Alright, so we're gonna do that to this side as well. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna now use another palette that I've got for the bronzer powders. It's this one here. This is the Nubia's palette Saharan blush volume. So it's actually a blush, but I use it as a bronzer. I just love this color so much. It brings me so much joy. It brings my color back. It brings Nubian queen into the conversation. And you know what? Back in the day, the makeup was really fun. Now the girlies don't even do makeup videos anymore. Not that I see them anyway, but I don't know any makeup influencer like that anymore. Back in the day, we used to have Sonia. I'm not sure if you guys know her. We used to have Patricia Bright, Jennifer, Jenny. We used to have. There's so many. Lizzie loved her. There's just so many, like every girl that comes on YouTube, but the makeup industry ain't hitting like that anymore. I was never a makeup girl and I knew about them, and then I became a makeup girl, but now you have to go searching for them. Literally, there was a Perkins was her name. She was also quite big. Try not to watch. At that time I used to like makeup artists because it was more relatable. Technique, it doesn't matter. If you want to learn the technique, you just get it from the best, whether they're black or white. But sometimes you want to see what it would look like on your skin. You want to be into, yeah, that would work with my complexion. So that's why I just preferred more black makeup artists. But I did watch, is it Bybel or what's her name? I saw her the other day on the internet and she looks so different now. But she looks the same but different. And she's very open about the procedures that she's done, etc. Time flies, we're all getting old. People just finding things to do in life. Alright, so that's the bronzer done. I did my nose a bit. I'm gonna go over actually with this Tammy palette. Again, you won't see these around. They've probably been discontinued. I haven't seen them around, but I know this was a limited edition and I don't do makeup again often, so I still have my palette. So now I am going to do my eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the same color I'm going to use for my blush, which is this one. And again, eyeshadow, I don't do anything crazy. Listen, get an eyeshadow brush and just put the eyeshadow on your lid. I've never been a let's do designs girl. No, not me. So just put some eyeshadow there. I'm not sure if you can see, but let me make sure this is focused. Battery's low, guys. It's my Ross Club luck, and that's it. I just put it on there. I'm not too fussed about eyeshadow. It's just to give me a little color in my face. Then with that same, and then just go with my finger just to make sure it's blended in nicely, and it goes up all the way to top. If I'm feeling a bit fancy like I am today, I will just grab a gold, either one, I'm not sure. I think I'll go with this darker one here, just in the center of my eyelid like that. Just to give a little shine. I'm not probably just feeling a little sexy. There we go. Nothing too crazy. Then I'm gonna do my blush with the same base eyeshadow color. Just gonna go in. So I have blush blindness, so I try not to do too much. But I do a bit of this, a bit of that. You can't really see the blush too much. Then I use another blush, which isn't here, but it's made by Mitchell blush. Let me go and grab it 1 second. Okay, so the other blush is this one, Trigger Cosmetics. You can't see that, so I'm gonna apply that. Are you doing like a number 1 or 2?
Oh yeah.
So now I'm almost done anyway. I'm gonna do my highlight. I'm using this palette from Tammy. I'm using the highlight there and just a little something on the cheekbone. You can see that, but yes, you should be able to see that. You know it, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have pressed powder. Alright, so I'm gonna use my pressed powder just to go over everything so it's all blended in nicely, especially my under eye. Pressed powder just so it doesn't look too yellowy. This is a MAC pressed powder. When in doubt, grab the pressed powder. That will even out everything. That will even out. Now we need setting spray. Oh, setting spray. Let me turn this off now. Let the fan dry it off. And that's it. So now I just need to do my eyelashes and my lips and I'm done. So let me do change into my clothes and then come and do eyelashes and then hair, and then we'll be done. I'll see you when I'm completely done, because now I'm a bit short on time. I've got about 5 minutes to be done, so.
All right, so we get ready for date night.
It's day night.
I had to rush the rest of my makeup, but this is the final look. What do you guys think? You know, that's too Highbury in Islington. So we're waiting for our train, which is actually running late. So we're on time. But yeah. See you en route. I'm meant to be on the train.